In this video, I'm about to show y'all the top 10 best underrated classic teams to use and also to win games against a better opponent. And not only that, people not expect you to win with these type of teams. And make sure y'all smash that like button. Number 10, you have to go with the 2005 Suns because you got Steve Nash, the guy that won MVP that year. You got Quentin Richardson, you got Joe Johnson, Sean Marion, Amari Stoudemire, you got Barbosa coming off the bench. He moves fast as hell. But the great thing about this team is that even though people don't use them, is that you can 5-out with them. Not completely 5-out, but you can run like pick and rolls with Steve Nash, with Amari Stoudemire, or you can run pick and roll with Sean Marion because they're very lethal and they can dunk the ball and they can finish at will. And not only that, the only issue you're going to have when you use the 2005 Suns is their defense, and Steve Nash jump shot is very slow. And plus, he don't move as fast as often because they didn't give him the gold quick first step. They only give him a bronze. So that's a bad error by 2K. I don't know why 2K did that. Steve Nash can move fast as hell in real life, so I don't know why they give him a bronze. And plus, he's a point guard, so that's kind of disrespectful. I don't know, it's a mistake. Number 9, you gotta go with the 2004 Timberwolves because you got Kevin Garnett, the big ticket. You got Spreewell, you got Sam Cassell, and Wally Suryak, the sharpshooter. The great thing about using the 2004 Timberwolves with Kevin Garnett is that in his prime, he is the problem. He got Hall of Fame badges on offense and defense as well. He got a lot of Hall of Fame badges on defense. You get any stops he want to. You can put him at the center and slow down guys like Shaq, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Wilt Chamberlain, Hakeem the Dream, Patrick Ewing. You know the West. So don't be afraid to use this team. You will get some dubs or W. Number 8, you gotta go with the 95 Magic because you got Penny Hardaway, you got Shaq, you got Nick Anderson, Dennis Scott, the sharpshooter. They call him the 3D for a reason. And you got Horace Grant. Now, if you want to post up with Shaq, make sure you take out Horace Grant out of the lineup because a lot of guys like to double team with their power forwards to stop Shaq. So you need a stretch big, put Jeff Turner at the 4, so that way they won't double team you as much. So it's up to y'all if y'all want to play a 3-2 style or 4-out 1-in with this team because they're very good, especially with Penny Hardaway, Gold Diamond, Gold Floor General. Enough said. And plus, he could dunk the ball, he could move, he could shoot. Number 7, I had to go with the 2007 Cavs because you got the young LeBron James, the guy that has a 94 speed. He is too damn fast for a 6'8" guy. And not only that, you got Larry Hughes, the guy that could guard your favorite player in the game. And you got Daniel Marshall, the guy that could stretch the floor and shoot the 3 ball. You got the Big Z, the guy that's 7'3", he could post up. He got the post hook and fades. And he could dunk on you anytime he wants, and he defend in the paint. Now, the crazy thing about this team is that people don't even play with this team. I don't know why. But if you use this team, they're very successful and they're very good. The problem is that LeBron James is the only one that's a superstar on that team. So make sure you give it to your shooters and you knock them down. You won't be disappointed because this team is good. Number 6, you got to go with the 2014 Pacers because you got Paul George, you got George Hill, Lance Stevenson, aka Lance Make Them Dance. You got Ward Hibbert, you got David Rest, and you got Luis Scola. Now, the good thing about this team is that Luis Scola can shoot the 3 ball, so you need a 3 from your big man or your power forward. Make sure you play 4-out 1-in. This team is very good. And Paul George in his prime, he can shoot the 3 ball, he can defend. He's one of the best two-way players to play with. So, and plus they made him 6'9" on that team. So a lot of guys don't like to use his team. I don't know why, but they're most slept on team to use it and PlayNow Online. So if you need a team to win with, and they don't expect you to win, play with this team. Number 5, you gotta go with the 2012 Thunder because you got Kevin Durant, you got Russell Westbrook, you got James Harden, Serge Ibaka, and if you know the West, you got Kendrick Perkins, even though he's not that good, but he's just big for no reason. But anyway, the good thing about this team is that you got Russell Westbrook. He moves fast as hell. He could dunk. He could shoot the 3 ball, the mid range. He got dribble moves. He moves so fast that you can't even keep up with him. And then you got Kevin Durant, a guy that's 6'10". He can do what he wants to do. He got super quick first step. He got nice dribble, size up moves that you could blow by every time you feel like it. And not only that, Kevin Durant, he can shoot over people. He got goal blinders. He got goal limitless range and all kind of stuff, man. This dude is very overpowered if you know how to use him. The only downfall by using this team is that they got no defense. It's really hard to get some stops. And not only that, they took out Seth Philosha, the guy that could defend and shoot the 3 ball. Number 4, you had to go with the 2008 Nuggets because you got the prime Melo, you got Allen Iverson, you got Defensive Player of the Year Marcus Camby, you got Kenyon Martin, you got J.R. Smith, a guy that got Hall of Fame limitless range. You could put it from deep. They got a lot of great players, but the only problem is their bench. Their bench is trash. So try not to use their bench. Even though they got this guy named Stephen Hunter, but you could try to use him, but he kind of useless as a big man. So not only that, this team is very good. The only problem is that people sleep on them, and they don't even play with this team that often. But if you do, you won't be disappointed. And not only that, the problem is with this team is that they don't got no defense too. They had nobody can lock down your opponent. They had no lockdown badges, nothing. The only person who could play defense is Marcus Camden. Is inside the paint. But when it comes to stopping the perimeter, you are going to have a hard time stopping these guys. So the best way to stop them is play zone. It's up to you if you know how to play passing lanes. But otherwise, you try to play man to man, you're gonna get destroyed. But anyway, Carmelo Anthony and his problem is dangerous. Make sure you use him wisely, man. He shoot fast too. Number 3, you gotta go with the 2016 Warriors, the team that has the best record in history behind the '96 Bulls with Michael Jordan. And not only that, they got Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Iguodala. You got Andrew Bogut. You got Draymond Green, the guy that had an 89 3-ball. That is so cheese, and he could defend. It's crazy. Team right here is so nice to use, but the only issue is that you don't see them that often because you got the 17 Warriors already. He said, oh, they got Kevin Durant added, so why not play with the 17 Warriors? I rather play with them than 16 Warriors because they got Kevin Durant. So that's the reason why they disqualify using that team, but don't sleep on them. Number 2, you gotta go with the 2016 Cavs because you got Kyrie Irving. He got Hall of Fame quick first step. He can move very fast. He got goal limitless range. You could pull it from deep. In people's faces, you got goal blindness. Then you got LeBron James that does everything. He got Hall of Fame badges on offense and defense. Then you got J.R. Smith, a guy that has Hall of Fame limitless range. You could put from far distance from the logo. Then you got Kevin Love, the guy that could grab rebounds. He could shoot the 3-ball. And you got Tristan Thompson, the guy that grab rebounds. And the only problem is with this team is that they're missing 2 people. They're missing Timothy Mozgov and Amon Shepard. So those are the 2 guys they're missing from the lineup. But other than that, this team is very good to use. A lot of guys use this team, even though they're underrated. Number 1, you got to go with the 2014 Spurs, featuring Tony Parker. You got Tim Duncan, Kawhi Leonard, Diaw, Splitter. You got Manu Ginobili, Danny Green. This team is well balanced. They got defense and offense. And all that, you got Kawhi Leonard as a guy that's one of the best two-way players in the game. So he can do what he wanted to do. So if you want to play small ball, make sure you put Tim Duncan at the 5 and put Diaw at the 4. So that way they don't dump it to you in the post. So if you had Tim Duncan at the 4 and Thiago Splitter, you're going to have a hard time.